Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Sag? Five of Cups, Cancer energy. Sag, this could either be you or Crosswatcher. I feel like there's something from your past, Sag, or this is somebody who's looking at you this way. There's someone you want to go back to, or there's somebody who wants to come back to you. I feel that there was an interception somewhere along your path. I feel that there was somebody in your life that you overlooked or that overlooked you. And for some reason, I'm starting to feel here that there's some sort of return happening here. Now, this doesn't have to be romantically linked. This could be some sort of a partnership that you turned down or you overlooked. I'm just getting some sort of an energy of a return here. And yeah, I understand that there's all these retrogrades and stuff going on right now, but this is a very strong energy I'm feeling. And typically, I don't always pull on reconciliation kinds of energies. But when it comes up, I do have to pull on it. So this is what I'm seeing here, Sag. I feel like you're starting to see now that you've taken some sort of a wrong turn, or you want to backtrack on something that you overlooked. There is an energy here of worry. It's like you're trying to have courage to do this. There's an energy of you don't know if this person or this opportunity has moved on. You don't know if this person is going to forgive you. There is an energy here of loss, regret. You've done so much growing, Sag, or this other person has done so much growing that now they're looking back and they're truly seeing that they missed out on a really great opportunity with you or vice versa. What do we have at the sacral? Wow. Nine of Swords, Gemini energy at the sacral. I honestly feel, for some of you, I feel like you might have done this person wrong, or this person did you wrong. There is some anxiety here. There's some grief here. I feel somebody's receiving karma for this treatment. This individual here is starting to see things from a different perspective. This person has grown up a lot. I feel that this person wants to do the right thing. This is all a part of their karma, but I don't feel that they quite have the courage to do this yet. It's an energy that's really tormenting them. It's creating depression as well, I feel, for this person. This person wants to heal this, but the damage was so severe that it almost seems irreparable. What do we have at the solar plexus? It's like the karma this person's dealing with, Sag. I feel like this is somebody you're dealing with, Sag, to be honest with you. High Priestess, yeah. It's like their intuition screaming at them. High Priestess, Pisces energy at the solar plexus. This person feels completely powerless to what's taking place here. This is karma. I feel as though this person did something quite wicked to you, Sag. And they refuse to really look at themselves in the mirror and see their treatment towards you because they didn't think that there would ever be any repercussions for this. They just moved on with their life. But out of nowhere, this person is being walloped with karma and it's hitting them in the mentals. And I honestly feel that when the divine has you pay back this karmic debt, it is through your mental space. And your mental space, as we know, has a really dramatic effect on how we perceive our outward environment. So their perception of life is being altered by the way they're perceiving their outward environment based off of this karma. When this happens, everything in this individual's life will change. This person could be financially well off, doesn't have to be, but I'm just going to use this as an example. Say they are. All of a sudden, they'll start looking at everything as having no value, which will now put them in a state of poverty mindset, which in turn will start affecting their money. So this karma creates a trickle-down effect in every facet of their life. They'll perceive relationships as them being unworthy based off of their treatment towards you, which will now put them in a scarcity mindset. So this person will alienate other people from them by default. It will just become a part of their energy. So the divine is hitting them in the mentals. They're projecting this karma through the way they perceive their outward environment, which is causing them to vibrate at a lower frequency, which is now stopping opportunities coming through, slowing down money, slowing down relationships. Every area is going to be affected by this karma that they got from whatever it is they put you through. And to receive this kind of karma, it would have to be something big that they put you through. What do we have at the heart? Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy at the heart. Really goes along with what I'm saying here. So this is an energy of illusions. It's like they can't see things clearly. Like everything is becoming confusing, right? They don't know what does and doesn't have value anymore. Their perception is changing. Their discernment's being affected. So now there's individuals quite possibly coming into their life, mirroring back onto them the karma that they're receiving by what they put you through. So say this individual told lies about you and dragged your reputation through the mud. Now this is happening to them. But it's happening in a way where they didn't see it coming. And karma always hits you when you least expect it. And it happens in an instant. It's like you can go from one moment to the next, one moment being completely happy, and 5 minutes later, this karma has set in and your life has completely changed. All it takes is one event. I just got this message come through really strong. They're giving me messages in this reading very strongly, but this is an example of your life changing in an instant. You're going about your everyday, right? Let's just say this person, and all of a sudden they get into a car accident, right? Because let's say they were looking down at their phone or something like this. They get into a car accident, they run a red light, and they hit somebody, and they permanently debilitate this person in this accident. Now, this person who put you through this horrendous cycle is dealing with karma based off of what they put you through, and it's hit them in an instant. This is an example of what I'm picking up here. And God forbid it's anything even worse than that, like somebody loses their life, but it is something extreme here, okay? And this sort of karma, it really is reserved for people who are just really horrible people. And I'm not saying that people can't heal, but this sort of treatment of other people, I would go as far as saying that people don't change from something like this. It takes something extreme for them to change. And then even at that point, it's like it's too late. What do we have at the throat? Wow. 8 of Cups, Pisces energy at the throat. It's too late is right. This person didn't realize that life was passing them by while they were treating other people like this. They thought they were on top of the world. I feel like this person was granted some sort of access. They were given some sort of blessings. And at the same time, they were also tested by the divine. This person wasn't seeing growth in their life. So they begged and pleaded. And God said, okay, let's see if you can handle this. So I feel God and the devil came together on this one, because I feel God just didn't see that this person was very worthy of these blessings from the get-go because they hadn't done enough internal work yet. But God decided to give this person the benefit of the doubt, but in doing so, this person, I feel, made a deal with the devil. This person wanted the easy way out. So I feel this person sacrificed their integrity and the lives of many people around them in order to achieve this success, which they are now losing in a very extreme manner. Not only are they losing the success, but they're going to be put on a level much lower than they were before they even began on this path. The divine is making an example out of this person. As sad as that is, examples do need to be set, and this person is going to be an example that is spoken about for a long time to come. What do we have at the third eye? Too many cards. What do we have at the third eye? 10 of Pentacles at the third eye. Virgo energy. And what's interesting here, Sag, as this person is reaping their karma, this is also the scales of justice tipping in your favor. It's the wheel turning. And you are now on top of the wheel, the person that should have always been there. Because you're the right person for the job. But it had to happen exactly like this. The divine needed to get this person out of the way. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Getting this person out of the way and giving you what you've always been destined to have. As opposed to giving you what was yours by divine rights from the beginning, and this person still out there creating stagnation in your life, creating problems. The divine needed to get this person out of the way permanently. What do we have at the crown? Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy at the crown. This is real victory. This is mental clarity that you're starting to have around this. You're starting to see now how it had to happen exactly like this. And some of these circumstances are very sad. But this is life. You know, this energy, I do resonate with this energy. It took me a very long time to see success in my life. I should have had the success I'm having now years and years ago. But I didn't realize that individuals around me were actually blocking me, stopping me from being able to have this success, because these were individuals that were in my life that by proxy I thought I could trust. I didn't even question it. Family members, best friends from childhood, stuff like this. And then once I saw these people for who they really were and got them all out of my life, within 12 months I had incredible success. It's success that I am now sitting in. It came very quickly. This was the divine giving it to me as quickly as possible to show me what really took place here. It's this same kind of energy I'm picking up here for you, Sag, or Crosswatcher. Once this energy is out of the way, things are going to shift very, very rapidly for you. But it's very important you see the truth around people you have in your auric environment. There's an illusion, Seven of Cups at the heart, that needs to be broken here. I feel you're making excuses for these individuals still. It's very easy to make up excuses for our best friends, family members, because we think that just because they're close to us that they're good people. Sag, this couldn't be further from the truth. Some of the worst people that will ever come into our life are the people closest to us. God, that sounds sad, hearing that come out of my mouth, but it's very true. So it's very important that you audit your relationships on a regular basis, Sag. There's nothing wrong with doing this. Just testing the foundational structure of these relationships. Because we live in a very different world now. There's a desperation on this planet that none of us have ever seen. It's tooth and nail. Everybody's out for themselves. Because we're starting to see now, especially after the pandemic, that life is very precious. And it can be taken very quickly in the blink of an eye. There's a lot of scared people. people who are not connected to the higher power. Most of these people are going to be around you. There's very few of us in this world, Sag, that are connected to the higher power. But this is why there's only a small percentage of the world's population that gets saved, so to speak, right? What do we have at the foundation, please? Wow. Out of all those cards, we get 5 of Cups stacked with 5 of Cups. Aim. This is my Narcissist Demon card. This is somebody here who used you as narcissistic supply. They would pierce a hole in your chest with that peg right there, right? Poke a hole in your chest, and then they'd throw these snakes at you, suck back high vibrational narcissistic nourishment. This person could possibly be a smoker. They could have wispy hair. Maybe this person never smiles, right? They could have a hairy chest, male or female. Some weird feet, kind of like they need to get a pedicure, right? Again, male or female. Pointy ears, wispy hair. This is a demonic energy here that I'm picking up, Sag. This is somebody who wants to keep you in a cycle of lack. Use you as narcissistic supply. Intercept your blessings and try and make them their own. So like I said, killing 2 birds with 1 stone is how the divine is approaching this. Getting them out of the way so you can actually enjoy your success and not have to constantly look over your shoulder. Fighting for your own success, right? What do we have, the sacral? Wow. 5 of Cups stacked with 5 of Cups. 9 of Swords stacked with 9 of Swords. Lee-Ray, right? They did this deliberately. They knew exactly what they were doing. It's like, look, they're aiming for this 10 of Pentacles right here, right? Having you stuck in this anxiety, grief, depression. You're recovering from this now. This person had to be moved out of the way. Cancer, Cancer, Gemini, Gemini. What do we have at the... You could be dealing with a Cancer, Gemini cusper. I just heard that very clearly. What do we have at the solar plexus? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is like Queen of Wands in reverse. This is a very cold, aggressive individual. Very selfish, very mean-spirited, very, very domineering. This is what you've had illumination around. Sag, if there's a person in your environment that you're kind of raising your eyebrow about, you're unsure, just know your intuition is spot on about this individual. This person wants you to feel inferior to them, wants you to feel powerless. They like it when you're lacking self-esteem. It allows them to put you in a place where they can use you as narcissistic supply and manifest off of your energy. Some of you are probably like, how is this even possible? It's possible because if you don't see your own worth, then the divine has to wake you up one way or another to who you are, what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. So they'll use the individuals around you to wake you up. This is when the divine, let's say, works in tandem with the devil. The devil is sent in with his minions to try and keep you stuck. It's almost like a game, like the devil's like, I'm going to go in there, God, and let's see. I bet they won't wake up and we'll be able to suck all the blessings out of this person. God's like, okay, well, I need this person to wake up, so go ahead, devil. So this demonic energy will show up in somebody around you, okay? And this is set up in a way where the divine is trying to wake you up to what's going on through this suffering. Waking up to the truth is a very painful process. It's an energy of rebirth, birth, right? A very painful process. It's the same kind of energy here. What do we have at the Heart position, please. There's also an energy here, Sag, with this Queen of Wands in reverse energy. This is your energy here. So this is them also bringing out the worst in you. I've been around people like this before. They bring out the worst in you, right? Understand where you may be flawed or where you may struggle, and they'll want to bring that out of you as a way to control you. It's a control mechanism, right? So let's say you have a problem with drinking or even smoking, any sort of addiction really, but let's just say drinking. And you're really trying not to drink. This is the kind of person that will go out of their way to drink in your face and then keep offering you drinks, knowing that you're working really hard not to drink. Or they'll smoke in front of you or constantly offer you cigarettes. The same kind of energy. They just don't care about seeing you be the best you can be. They want to see you be the worst you can be. This is a narcissistic tactic that's utilized as a control mechanism to put you in a place where they can control you. Oh, well, you did this, you did that, right? Making you feel guilty, making you feel bad. Maybe you have anger issues, so you overreact when this person goes out of their way to push your buttons, right? And then you feel real bad because you overreacted. Maybe you screamed or something, right? And now this person uses that against you. This is the kind of energy I'm picking up here. What do we have at the heart, please? What do we have at the heart? Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Stolas, protection of criminals. This is a very emotionally immature person that's dependent on your energy. They paint themselves as something they are not. Look, it's just a baby owl with a crown on. Maybe this person has bug eyes, right? Because they always have their eyes and other people's blessings. You ever see people like that with those kind of eyes? Yeah, why is that, right? They just don't blink. Protection of criminals. So this is also you seeing now that you must move on from this energy because there's an energy here of you actually enabling this in some capacity. You refusing to see the truth around the people you have in your environment. You refusing to see the truth about these individuals. So it's very important you wake up to this. Step into your power. Take control back over your life. Stop enabling these individuals. Stop making excuses up for these individuals. Stop allowing them to intercept your blessings because you don't see your own self-worth based off of something they're telling you, projecting onto you. And then we have Menadel, which is the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy from the Angel Tarot, inner and outer work. So we have 10 of Pentacles here twice now. This is the energy you're moving into. It's so interesting because the third eye position in my readings is where the divine's trying to get you, right? This is the narrative right here. The first 5 cards. This is the energy the divine wants you to utilize to get through the narrative. This is the resistance, the lower vibrational demonic energy that's working to keep you stuck. This is the bridging energy, right? So you go from this demon Stolas to Menadel, which is an angel energy, right, through this oracle energy here. So there's a double energy here. This is where the divine's trying to get you right now. This is an energy of legacy. It's an energy of wealth. This is all about money, stability. This is generational wealth kind of money. What do we have at the throat, please? Page of Wands, Irithel, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. The preventing God, propagation of light, confounds the wicked, and slanders, saves from enemies. This is the energy you're moving into, Sag. It's a very enthusiastic energy. It's a very free-spirited energy. It's a very new, fresh energy. It's an energy of passion and creativity. This is what's always been waiting for you. On the other side of this, just waiting for you to wake up. What do we have at the third eye? High Priestess, Pisces energy at the third eye. So we have High Priestess twice now. Sag, your intuition is firing on all cylinders. Ilahia, God, the eternal lasting, success, protection from magistrates. Right here at the third eye, which is going to be all related to your intuition. You need to really trust yourself right now, Sag. These visions you're getting around this Ten of Pentacles energy, this Page of Wands energy, that's your future self. You need to allow your intuition to guide you through this. Your intuition is your GPS system. It's how the divine communicates with you. It's the information highway. There's no single person on this planet that can tell you better than your intuition. When you're of healthy mind, healthy spirit, there's no reason why you cannot trust your intuition. The only time I would say that you want to get some outside help when it comes to making life decisions like this is if you're having problems with your mental faculties. So let's just say you're an alcoholic or you do drugs or something like this. Then, you probably can't trust your intuition as well as you would if you weren't struggling with these sorts of things. If you are, just get these things out of your life and start using this divine tool, this divine knowledge to navigate your life correctly. Like I picked up here, right? Maybe there's an individual here who's causing you to drink or do drugs or something like this, so you can't use your intuition correctly. So it's all kind of starting to connect, right? But take it as it fits. Either way, Sag, there's an energy here where you need to guide you towards this success and new life. What do we have at the crown? Wow. Judgment. Imamia. God hidden in darkness. Atonement of errors destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. Sag, we started this reading talking about this karma, right? That this individual was getting. And karma always comes after judgment. Judgment comes only after you realize who you are. You must step into your power, regain control over your life, release yourself from these energies. Judgment comes through after you've removed yourself, and then they're sentenced to their karma. So we've gone in a full circle in this reading, Sag. This is a very deep, very powerful reading, Sag. But this is the energy that's available to you, should you choose to accept, depending on where you are on this timeline. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, Sag. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donation, Sag. Take care.